The city pulsed, a neon heartbeat in the obsidian night. Towers clawed at the sky, holographic advertisements vying for attention. Below, the streets teemed, a river of humanity flowing through concrete canyons. Rain, acidic and relentless, painted the scene in streaks of shimmering decay. This was New Eden, a testament to mankind's progress and its fall. This wasn't a city for the faint of heart. It chewed you up and spat you out, leaving you empty and yearning for something more. Hope was a flickering neon sign, promising solace but delivering only disappointment. Yet, beneath the grime, beneath the cold steel and flickering holograms, love stories still unfolded. Stories like Kael and Mira's. Kael navigated the city's digital underbelly with practiced ease. The neon lights reflected off his visor, casting an eerie glow on his determined face. He was a master of the unseen, a phantom in the sprawling metropolis. Fingers danced across his keyboard, a symphony of code breaking through firewalls and breaching secure systems. Each keystroke was a calculated move in a high-stakes game, where one wrong step could mean the end. He was a ghost, a whisper in the data stream, surviving on his wits and his ability to disappear into the static. The digital realm was his playground and he knew every corner, every shadow. He lived for the thrill of the hack, the rush of information flooding his senses. The adrenaline was his drug, the data, his lifeblood. Each successful breach was a testament to his skill, a notch on his digital belt. One night, his search for his next score led him to her. A new alert flashed on his screen, a beacon in the vast sea of data. Intrigued, he followed the trail, not knowing where it would lead. Mira. Her voice, a siren song amidst the digital noise, poured through his speakers. It was unlike anything he had ever heard. A melody that cut through the chaos and spoke directly to his soul. It was raw, powerful, filled with a longing that resonated deep within him. He felt an inexplicable connection, a pull that he couldn't ignore. Her voice was a lifeline, drawing him out of the shadows. He found her in a dingy nightclub, a digital diva captivating the crowd with her music. The neon lights bathed the room in a surreal glow, and the air was thick with anticipation. She was the center of it all, a beacon of light in the darkness. Their eyes met across the smoke-filled room. In that moment, time seemed to stand still. The noise of the crowd faded away, leaving just the two of them in a world of their own. In that instant, something shifted. It was as if the universe had conspired to bring them together, two souls lost in the digital wilderness finding each other at last. He was no longer just a ghost in the machine. He was real. For the first time in a long time he felt alive, connected to something greater than himself, and he knew in that moment that his life would never be the same again. Their initial encounters were electric, charged with unspoken desires and a shared yearning for escape. Kael found himself drawn to Mira's fire, her spirit untainted by the cynicism of the city. But beneath her confident exterior he sensed a fragility, a flicker of something hidden. She guarded her past, her secrets locked away behind walls of encrypted memories. As their connection deepened, Kael's hacker instincts kicked in. He delved into the city's databases, piecing together fragments of Mira's past. What he uncovered chilled him to his core. Mira was not what she seemed. She was a bioengineered masterpiece, created in the labs of the monolithic corporation, Genesis Industries. Her memories, her very identity were manufactured, designed to make her the perfect performer, a puppet dancing to their tune. The revelation shattered Kael. He was faced with a choice: protect himself and walk away, or risk everything to save Mira from the corporation that owned her very existence. Love, a foreign concept in his world of shadows and code, tipped the scales. He would fight for her, even if it meant facing down the might of Genesis Industries. He reached out to his network, gathering allies for a desperate gamble. Their plan was audacious, a suicide run against a fortress of data and steel. They would infiltrate Genesis headquarters, crack their security systems, and expose the truth about Mira to the world. It was a long shot, but it was their only shot. Section 5, A Fleeting Melody, the Tragedy of Incomplete Love. As they fought their way through layers of security, Mira's glitching memories returned in fragments. She remembered the sterile labs, the feeling of needles piercing her skin, the cold, calculating eyes of the scientists who treated her like an experiment. The truth terrified her, but it also fueled her desire for freedom. She would not be a prisoner in her own mind. Their love story, born amidst the neon-drenched chaos, reached its crescendo in the heart of Genesis Industries. They fought side by side, their love a shield against the encroaching darkness. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. Just as they thought they had won, tragedy struck. Section 6. The Price of Freedom, Sacrifice and Loss. In a desperate bid to save Mira, Kael sacrificed himself, shielding her from a hail of gunfire. As he lay dying in her arms, the neon lights of New Eden painting his face in an eerie glow, he whispered one last truth. "You are real, Mira. You are free." His words, filled with love and sacrifice, echoed in the silence that followed. Mira escaped, his sacrifice buying her freedom. But the victory felt hollow. She carried his memory within her, a bittersweet reminder of the love they shared, a love cut short by the cruelty of their world. Section 7. A World of Illusions, the Illusion of Choice. The city continued to pulse, oblivious to their sacrifice. The rain still fell, washing away the bloodstains on the pavement, erasing the last vestiges of their struggle. New Eden remained a place of shadows and illusions, where even love could not escape the clutches of corporate greed. Mira, now a fugitive, disappeared into the labyrinthine streets, her voice silenced, her future uncertain. She carried the weight of Kael's sacrifice and the burden of their love story, forever etched in the neon-drenched tapestry of her memory. Section 8. Neon Tears, a Love Story Remembered. In the sprawling metropolis of New Eden, where neon lights flickered like the heartbeat of the city, a love story unfolded that would be remembered for generations. Their story, though tragic, became a whisper in the static, a tale of two souls who found each other amidst the chaos. Kael, a renegade hacker, and Mira, a street artist with a heart full of dreams, met in the most unlikely of places. Their connection was instant, a flicker of hope in the darkness. They shared stolen moments under the neon glow, their love a beacon in a world overshadowed by corporate greed and corruption. It served as a reminder that even in the depths of despair, love could bloom, even if for a fleeting moment. Their love was a rebellion against the cold, unfeeling world around them. They knew their time together was limited, but that only made their moments more precious. Every touch, every glance was a defiance of the fate that awaited them. Kael and Mira's love story, a neon tragedy played out against the backdrop of New Eden's heartless sprawl, became a symbol of hope for those who dared to dream. Their love was a spark in the darkness, a reminder that even in the bleakest of times beauty could be found. Their story became a legend whispered in hushed tones in the city's underbelly. People spoke of their love as if it were a myth, a tale to inspire those who had lost hope. The echoes of their love story resonated through the digital veins of the city, a haunting melody of hope and sacrifice. It was said that their love had the power to change the very fabric of the city. Their love was a haunting melody, a song of hope and sacrifice that played on in the hearts of those who heard it. It was a reminder that love could transcend even the darkest of times. They lived on in the hearts of those who dared to dream of a better tomorrow, a tomorrow free from the shackles of corporate control. Their love was a beacon of hope, a light in the darkness. Their story inspired a movement, a rebellion against the oppressive forces that sought to control every aspect of life. People began to believe that a better world was possible, one where love, not greed, illuminated the night. Kael and Mira's love story was a testament to the power of love and the resilience of the human spirit. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, love could shine through, illuminating the night with its brilliance. Section 9. Beyond the static, hope's enduring light. Though their story ended in tragedy, it ignited a spark of rebellion in the hearts of the city's downtrodden. The people of New Eden, long oppressed and silenced, found a new sense of purpose. They began to see that change was possible, that the chains of their existence could be broken. The rebellion grew, fueled by the memory of Kael and Mira, two souls who dared to dream of a better world. Their love, fleeting and tragic, became a symbol of resistance, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. In the midst of chaos and despair, their bond shone brightly, a beacon of hope for those who had forgotten what it meant to feel. Their story was shared in whispers, passed from one person to another, growing with each retelling. It was a reminder that even in the harshest of environments, love could thrive. Even in the darkest corners of New Eden, hope, like a flickering neon sign, refused to be extinguished. The city's neon lights, once symbols of oppression and control, began to take on new meanings. They became symbols of resilience, of the unyielding spirit of the people. Each flicker of light was a reminder that hope could never be fully snuffed out, that it would always find a way to shine through the darkness. The city pulsed on, oblivious to the love story that had unfolded within its depths. The daily grind continued, the neon lights flashed, and the people moved through their routines. Yet, beneath the surface, something had changed. The memory of Kael and Mira lingered, a subtle shift in the air, a quiet revolution brewing. The city was alive with the energy of possibility, the sense that something greater was on the horizon. But for those who knew where to look, who listened closely enough, the echoes of Kael and Mira's love story could still be heard, a faint melody carried on the wind, a promise whispered in the static. Their story was not just a tale of love, but a call to action, a reminder that even the smallest acts of defiance could ripple outwards, creating waves of change. It was a testament to the power of the human spirit, to the idea that love and hope could transcend even the most oppressive of circumstances. Their love story was a testament to the fact that even in the darkest of times, even in a city consumed by shadows and neon, the human heart, capable of love and sacrifice, would always find a way to shine. It was a beacon for those who dared to dream, a light in the darkness that guided the way forward. In the end, it was not just a story of two lovers, but a story of a city, of a people, and of the enduring power of hope.